All right, hello everyone, and welcome to yoga class. We've got Matt tonight doing some live music for us, and we have a nice practice that's not too dissimilar from last week, but we are going to start on the floor with some warm ups. So just see if starting on the floor and warming up the core, the legs, getting some stretching in, changes at all how you feel when we're in the standing poses today. All right, so as usual, let us know if you can hear everything and if everything's coming through all right. Looks like we just got a comment. I'll check it just in case. Here. Oh, hello, Patrick and Brittany. Welcome. All right, so come on down to the floor. Bring your left hand to your chest, your right hand to your belly. And just start by taking a few breaths, noticing the rise and fall of your hands. Noticing if you feel one hand rise before the other. Maybe seeing if you can get both of those hands to rise and fall at the same time. Your legs can be long, or for a comfortable rest position, just bend your knees, let your feet be nice and wide, legs come together to touch. Take a few more breaths here, just coming into this moment. With each inhale, letting your breaths begin to smooth out. And with each exhale, letting go, sinking down into the floor a little bit deeper. And then imagine you have a hand on the other side of your belly, so your low back, and the other side of your chest, so your upper middle back right between your shoulder blades. And as you inhale, imagine those hands also rising and falling, so your breath reaching all corners of your lungs evenly. Just a few more breaths like this. When you're ready, stretch your legs out long, reach your arms overhead. Big good morning stretch. A couple deep breaths. You might even feel a stretch down your side body. And then on your next exhale, press your low back into the mat, hug your knees into your chest. You can squeeze your legs into a little ball here. Maybe even rock side to side if it feels good. And then come to stillness. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, round in, forehead towards your knees. Inhale, lengthen out long, legs stretch onto your mat, fingertips overhead, breathe here. One more time, hug your knees in, make a little ball. Lifting your head only if you liked it the last time. If it's too much on your neck, no worries. And then drop your head back down. This time hug in just your left leg, right leg stretches long on the mat. So you can move your leg a little bit left and right, just warming up the hip, noticing the bounds of your hip socket. So how far can your leg go, and where's that stopping point? circles. And then we'll take a half happy baby. So flex your left foot. Foot reaches a little bit towards the sky. Keep your knee bent. And you can either just grab behind your leg, or if you can reach today, reaching for the outside of your foot with your hand. So from here, keep your right hip down, right shoulder down. Pull your leg in a little bit closer into your armpit, into your chest, or towards your chest. At the same time, press into your hand with your foot, so create a little resistance here. Just a couple of breaths. Keep your foot flexed, heel pressing towards the sky. Turning on the strength of your arm here. And then let that leg continue all the way. Reach the sole of your foot high to the sky. Clasp your hands behind your hamstring. And you can point and flex your toes. Waking up all those tiny muscles. For most of us, it's probably feels good to be home all day, maybe not wearing shoes on the feet. So we get to work a lot of those little muscles that don't get worked when we're in shoes. And then sway your leg a little bit left and right. Find a place that feels good and stay and breathe. Just a couple deep breaths. And then come back to center. Bend your right leg. Come to figure four. So left ankle over right thigh. Stay there, or hug your legs in closer for a deeper stretch. Keep your foot flexed. Keep pulling it a little bit closer. Not to a point where you feel a sharp pain, but just to a point where you feel that maybe a little bit uncomfortable stretch. Breathe through it. Keep pressing your heel out a little bit, or rather your knee out a little bit. Just a couple more breaths. And unwind. Stretch your legs out long, arms overhead, deep breath. Exhale, roll up into that little ball one more time. Hug your knees in, forehead comes towards your legs. Lie back down, hug in just the right leg, left leg comes all the way down. One more time, just swaying your leg left and right, making some circles, moving it however feels good here, just noticing, observing your own anatomy. There's a lot we can change in our bodies with strength and flexibility work, but then there's also just anatomy, and we're all a little bit different. So if you see someone on Instagram doing a really cool, impressive yoga pose that seems really far off, try for it, but know that it's okay if your shape looks a little bit different. Happy baby on this side. Reaching for that foot if you can, or just the back of the leg. You can also use a strap or a hand towel. If you like this one and you want to try it later, you can hold for a couple minutes even. So making it really active here. So turning on the arm muscles, turning on the leg, pressing into your hand, pulling your foot back. Just a couple more breaths here. Keep your hip down on the left side, shoulder down. And then let it go. Foot to the sky. Point and flex. Make some ankle circles. It's okay if your leg's not perfectly straight or quite as high to the sky. Just get to that place where you feel the stretch, where you feel maybe that little shake. and then sway left and right. Come back to center, bend your left leg, come to figure 4. So we'll have lots of rest poses later, but in these beginning poses, even though they have the possibility to be really passive, see if you can make them a little more active. Flex your foot, press your knee a little bit more out using the strength of your leg. Keep your shoulders down, chin tucked, breathe in deep. One more deep breath here. Exhale, unwind. Feet come out nice and wide. Drop your knees to the right side. Press your hips forward, big stretch. And other side. Once more, left side. And right side. Come to center, heel toe the feet together. Lift your feet up off the mat, keeping your hips where they are. Just drop your knees over to the left. So your hips will come up, but not picking them up and moving them. Deep breath in, and use the strength of your core to come back to center and over to the right side. So don't worry, we'll do a nice slow version of this, held version of this later in class. But for now, we're turning on the core, getting a little twist and stretch. This is the moment in class where you regret any chips you might have had as a snack earlier. Not saying that's any of us, but if you had done that, you might be thinking about it right now. All right, one more time on each side. Come back to center. So take your time coming to all fours. If you want to go for it, we'll just do a nice big rock and roll. I've got to put my headset on here, but you can come all the way through to all fours. And then just take a few cat-cow breaths here. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale, rounding in, relax your head, relax your neck. A few more rounds at your own pace. Come on back to center, tuck your toes, lift your hips high to the sky, downward dog. Maybe try out, just for something different today, a wide-legged downward dog. So feet as wide as your mat, press down into both hands evenly, relax your head. Maybe your heels get a little closer to the floor here with this wide version. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, shift forward to plank. You can keep your feet wide here and just trying out something a little different. And then press back, downward dog. 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Downward dog. Inhale, plank. Downward dog. Inhale, plank. Drop your knees. Sit back, child's pose. Walk your fingertips forward, stretching through your upper back. Drop your forehead down to the mat. And then press down in your hands, shift forward, upward facing dog variation. So you can keep your knees down, legs wide here. Or we're just gonna go back and forth from child's pose version to upward facing dog version. Move at your own pace. Don't worry if it's an absolute perfect downward dog, absolute perfect child's pose. Just move how it feels good here. Start to warm up your spine, your shoulders. You can do a little round and arch. Alright, next time you come forward, come to all fours, downward facing dog, and walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, slowly roll to standing. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Feel free to go at your own pace. Slowly roll to standing. Keep going just like that, or if you'd like, try a variation, cross right foot over left. Keep that slight bend in your knees as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll to standing. Arms reach. And switch. Left foot crosses over right. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly, carefully roll to standing. Last round, uncross the legs if they're crossed, and nice and slow, own pace. Ending on this round, hands meet at heart center, close your eyes, just take a breath here. Lift your chest to meet your thumb. Nice tall proud stance, relax your shoulders. Deep breaths here. Flutter your eyes open. Spread your feet just a little bit wider. Left hand comes to your hip, right hand by your side. On your inhale, reaching that right hand down as your left hand comes up towards your armpit. Gaze can be down at the floor, straight ahead. And then come on back. So inhale on the way down, and if you don't end up having any issues with blood pressure, dizziness, you can even hold the breath and then come back up. So hold the breath for maybe 5 seconds at the most. This one isn't the coolest looking pose, but it's a really feel-good pose, I think. So you'll see when we're done, maybe you'll get that really good breath in between. Last one, maybe hold if you haven't already tried that yet. And come on back. Breathe in the center. Nice big shoulder roll. And we'll do the other side. Left hand comes to your hip. That's my right hand. Right hand comes to the hip. Left hand by the side. And go for it. Inhale, bend. Stretch the hand up to the armpit. And come on back. Keep going at your own pace. So I hope you're all doing well out there. However you're doing, I know you're doing your best. So hang in there. It's a crazy time, but here we are doing yoga together. All right, last one. Come on back up. And take a deep breath. Roll those shoulders. Shake out the wrists. Step a little bit wider, wide enough for warrior two. Right foot faces forward, back foot is parallel, bend into your front knee. It could be a small warrior two to start, or you can bring it a little wider if you have that space. Maybe you can come a little wider since we already warmed up the legs a bit. Grounding down through your hips, you can even put your hands right inside your hip creases and press down to grow tall through the spine. Arms come up to parallel. Squeeze your shoulder blades together just a bit. Gaze over the right fingertips. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Relax your shoulders. Feel your strength building from the soles of your feet. Right forearm comes to the thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. Notice if your chest is rounding in a little bit and open it up towards the ceiling. Press down into your right heel. Use the strength of your core to bring you through center. And reverse. Right arm to the sky. Gaze into your palm. Maybe reaching it a little further if that feels good. Come back to center. Straighten your front leg. Toes reach towards the corner of your mat. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Deep breath. And goddess. Inhale, reach. Go at your own pace. Two more rounds. Really letting out a big sigh, like you're fogging up a mirror here. Last one. Go a little deeper, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and hands come to the thighs. Twist to the left. And breathe here. And come back to center and to the left. Come back to center once more and all the way up to standing. Other side. Warrior two to the left. Arms come up to parallel. Relax those shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together just a little bit. Bend into the front knee. Gaze, choosing a point just a little bit ahead of you. Nice soft gaze. And side angle, left hand comes to the thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Stretching your whole side body. Use the strength of your core to come through center, reverse warrior. Come back to center. Straighten your front leg, toes face forward. All right, inhale, arms come up once more. And exhale, bring them down. Roll your shoulders. All right, this next pose is a little bit twisty. You can give it a try. If you need to use a block or a chair or just modify it, go for it. My advice for modifying for at-home yoga is always choose something that feels good for you. Feel free to change the poses, but try to stay with us in terms of the style the type of body part we're working, or the counts, or something which will help you stay on track. Sometimes I'll do at-home workouts and I modify a little too much, and then I go off course of what's happening. So modify however you need to, but stay on track with us with the counts or whatever you like. All right, inhale, arms to 5-pointed star. Take a deep breath. On your exhale, right hand comes towards your left foot. Place it down on the floor in front of you, or a block, or your leg, and take a nice big twist here. Just a couple breaths. Then really using the strength of your nice long back and core to come back to center. And other side, left hand to right foot. So keep your spine long and keep your core really tight as you come back to center. So just one more breath here. And back to center. So now we'll move one movement, one breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arm touches down or hand touches down. Hold. Inhale, back to center. And switch. Couple more rounds at your own pace. You might start to feel your body warming up a little bit, maybe a little bit of sweat, heavy breathing. If so, that's great. If not, good job. You must be doing lots of working out during this quarantine. Or maybe you have really good air conditioning. All right, next time you come through center, stay. Hands come down, palms meet at heart center. Heel toe the feet together. If you want to try a jump, bend your knees and jump. Come to the front of your mat. Big toes come together to touch. Stand up nice and tall. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back for warrior one. Ground down through your front heel, the outside leg, the outside edge of your back foot, and slowly come on up to standing. Hands come to heart center to start. Take a moment to just wiggle around, find your warrior one. And then when you get there, take a few breaths. Alright, we're working on a lot of back strength today. So on your inhale, reach your arms to the sky, mini back bend. Exhale, fly the arms forward. Fingertips sweep on your mat and reach towards the back edge of your mat. Fly the fingertips forward, press down into your heel, rise to standing. Alright, so keep going just like that, like a bird in slow motion here. Feel the mat on your fingertips as you sweep in one direction and in the other direction. We just have a couple more, so if you're feeling your legs start to shake, feeling your beads of sweat start to pop out, just hang in there. Last one, exhale, sweep down. Inhale, arms to the sky. center, straighten your front leg. That might feel really good. Hands come to your hips. Make a nice long flat back, forward fold. So you might just stay here halfway. That might be a great stretch for you right now. Or if you have it in you, you can reach your hands towards the floor, first with a long spine and then rounding over. Bend to your front knee. Just like you're on a surfboard, roll yourself up to standing. Hands come to heart center. Pivot your back foot and just step it in enough so that you can have both feet facing forward like you're on a railroad track here. So feet maybe hips width or a little bit less. And this already is pretty good balance workout for a lot of people. From here, we're going to take a little twist. So left hand comes to the hip, right arm reaches forward. Spine nice and long. Squeeze your belly button into your spine to twist a little deeper. And if it feels good, that left arm can come behind. So reaching hands in opposite directions. Breathe here. Come back to center. Arms to the sky. Big round sweep. Hands come to the floor, just step back for a lunge. Rock backwards and forwards a couple times to warm up your back foot. Drop down to your knee, untuck the toes, press into the top of your foot. Just a couple breaths here. Left hand comes to the thigh for a gentle twist. Or if you'd like, you can tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Left arm to the sky. Sink your hips down low. Keep that back leg as straight as you can. Come back to center, drop your knee, and rock back. First toes stay down. Give yourself a little massage on the top of the shin here. And then toes come up towards your forehead. Breathing here. Rock forward once more. And you can either just slide your foot back or place your hands down and step back for plank. Holding for just a couple breaths, so really squeeze your muscles in towards your bones, press away from the mat with your hands, and then drop down all the way. Squeeze your legs together, press your hips down into the floor, rise for cobra. Couple breaths here, relax your shoulders away from your ears. And when you're ready, lower down. We'll take a little rest. Drop your forehead to the mat. Bring your hands by your side. Take a couple deep breaths. Close your eyes, just relax. So seeing here how quickly we can go from effort to ease. Same amount of effort as you had in your warrior goes to completely relaxing. Just a couple more breaths, so really let it all go. And when you're ready, bring your chin back to center, hands come under your shoulders. However you need to get there, press your way back up to plank, downward dog. You can do traditional downward dog, or if you liked it from the beginning of class, try that wide-legged one. Feet as wide as your mat. And then you can look forward and walk to the front of your mat, or you might bend your knees and jump. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And slowly roll to standing. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back with your left foot, warrior one. Take your sweet time settling in before you slowly rise. Whenever you get there, hands come to heart center. Take your time getting the wiggles out. Alright, so this is our biggest little challenge sequence. It's just the second side of what we just did. So know that you just have to do it one time. So hang in there, give it your all. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, hands sweep forward. Let them brush across your mat as they reach behind you. And then let your hands sweep down, forward, and up. Keep going just like that. Alright, last time, arms reach. Hands come to heart center. Straighten your front leg. Hands come to the hips. Nice long spine here. Come forward any amount, even if it's just a little. If you have a chair, you could always hold the back of the chair here or couch. Or if you would like, come all the way down. Spine nice and long, and then round over. Working to get that front leg a little bit straighter. Maybe feeling that shake, that little tremor. Just 2 more breaths. Bend into your front knee, press down into your heel, and roll up to standing. All right, set that back foot in just enough so you can bring both feet to facing forward, kind of like you're on a railroad track here. Right hand reaches forward, left hand can come just to your hip, or maybe it reaches all the way back. So as you twist, grow taller and taller, spine comes longer and longer. One more breath. And exhale. Come on back. Arms to the sky. And then come all the way down. Step back for lunge. Drop your back knee. Untuck your toes. Press down into the top of your foot. Breathe here. Any version of a twist on the other side. Making it really active by squeezing your belly button into your spine, twisting a little deeper. If your knee is lifted, keep that back leg as straight as you can. One more inhale, reach. And exhale, come on back. Drop the knee and rock on back. Toes stay down at first. Give yourself a little massage. And then toes come up towards the face. Come forward once more. However you want to get there, moving to plank. So you can slide your foot back or you can step it back. Maybe if you like, doing a little challenge here, coming over to the right, outside of the right foot, lift your left arm. Come on back to center. Outside of the left foot, lift your right arm. Come back to center one more time. And lower all the way down. Inhale for Cobra. Relax your shoulders, hands right below your shoulders, elbows in tight. Maybe press down in your hands to lift a little higher for the last few breaths. And lower, come all the way down to your left cheek. Once again, completely relax. Let your whole body just release. When you're ready, chin comes back to center, hands come under the shoulder. Find your way back to plank and downward dog. Look forward, walk, or jump to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll to standing. Arms reach. Palms meet at heart center. Right, let's just shake it out. Sway left and right. Knocking on heaven's gate. Big thanks to Matt for doing the music for us. Sometimes I forget that we're listening to live scored music. Alright, really let go. Anything that's troubling you, anything that doesn't serve you, just let it fly out through the tips of your fingers here. And come on back to center. One final standing pose, tree pose. So bring the weight over to your left foot. You can pick up your toes, give them a wiggle, and then place them back down. Make sure the weight is balanced evenly between the toes and the heels. And then right foot can come to kickstand, to low tree, or all the way up to high tree, just avoiding your knee. So whatever you choose, keeping your knee pressing open, hips nice and wide. Hands can come to heart center. Choose a point to focus on and breathe. Maybe grow a little bit taller. Imagine roots growing from the bottom of your foot down into the earth. Maybe let your fingertips be like little leaves reaching to the sun. Any version with the arms that you'd like. One more inhale, grow tall. And exhale, release. Right. Another side, come on over to the right foot. left foot can come to the same version or a different version. Sometimes it's nice to just try a different version. Any shaking, any swing here is great. It means your muscles are working. Your body is building that muscle memory, building strength and balance. And if you fall out, it's great too, because you can get back in, and then your brain gets a message that says, I can do hard things, and if I don't get them right the first time, I can try again. All right, grow nice and tall here. Maybe let your fingertips reach to the sky for the last few breaths, or move them around however you like. And then slowly come back down. Clasp your hands behind your back and drop your chin to your chest. Breathe into the back of your neck. Slowly roll right ear to right shoulder. Breathe here. And left ear to left shoulder. Come back to center, release, and head comes back to neutral. We're going to move to seated. You can get there however you want, but if you'd like to try a squat, spread your feet a little wider than your hips and just sink your hips down as low as they can go. Arms come inside the legs, giving them a little press open here. Palms press together. And when you're ready, come all the way down to seated. So being in this quarantine, lack of personal contact with others is a little challenging, and so one fun thing we can do is provide a little more self-touch, and so we're going to do a little bit of self-massage here. So bring your feet just in front of you, and take your thumbs just below your heels, where the arch of your foot starts, and just press gently. And then move your thumbs all the way up towards the ball of your foot in a nice line. Once you get all the way to the top, move your thumbs over 1/2 inch and press, press, press all the way back down. Getting a nice line. One more time. And back down. And then cross your legs, sit up nice and tall, and use your right hand to give your left shoulder a little massage. Maybe making some little circles or just holding down pressure points all the way up your neck. Making circles around the base of your skull. And then relax that side and come on over to the other side. Right, relax your hand, sit up nice and tall. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Twist to the left. Right hand comes to left knee. Go to a place where you first feel that restriction. And just breathe here. You don't have to go further than that. Inhale, grow tall. And if you feel ready, you can twist a little bit deeper. On your next exhale, slowly, gently unwind halfway. Breathe here. And all the way. Inhale once more, arms to the sky. And twist in the other direction. Left hand comes to right knee. Use your back hand to prop yourself up a little bit and twist. Noticing how your breath is a little bit restricted in this twist, and see if you can just bring a gentleness. Trust that you are getting enough breath. Maybe growing a little taller and twisting a little deeper on your next exhale. One more inhale and unwind halfway. Breathe here. And all the way. And take just a couple cat-cow breaths here. Rocking back on the exhale and coming forward on the inhale. All right, this class goes very fast, and especially when we start on the floor, it seems to go even faster. So we're all the way at the end. For Savasana, feel free to add a layer, add a sweater, socks, a blanket. Do whatever poses you'd like before finding your way into your final resting pose, Savasana. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. And when you're ready, settle on in. Right away, relax your entire body. Just let it be heavy on the ground beneath you. Starting with the feet tonight, maybe send some gratitude to your feet as they can carry you around where you want to go. Relax your whole right foot and your whole left foot. Relax your lower legs, your calves and your shins. Soften through your knees. And relax your upper legs. Thighs and your hamstrings just relaxing. Relax your hips. Your pelvic bowl relaxing. Relax your belly. Letting go of control of the breath. Letting the universe just breathe you. Relax your lower back, middle back, and upper back. And if you have any pain in your back, maybe just taking a scan, sending some love to whatever place is speaking to you today. Relax your chest. notice if there's anything in your heart space blocking your chest from being completely free and relaxed. And maybe just send some gratitude to your body for trying to keep you safe, but let it know that you are safe and it's okay to let down the guard for this moment. Relax your shoulders. Let your right shoulder just slide down your back. Let your left shoulder just slide down your back. Relax your right arm and your left arm. Soften through your neck and throat. Your whole head relaxing. Your jaw, your tongue, and your gums relaxing. Relax your eyes, all the muscles in your face, your whole body relaxing. As thoughts come across your mind, noticing them as the observer, but not attaching, not getting caught in stories. Just label each thought thinking. Not good, not bad. In Sanskrit, we call that chittavritti, the fluctuations of the mind. Letting go completely. You're safe in this moment. And you're perfect exactly how you are. For just another minute or two, so really enjoy it. I think we're a group of maybe 11 tonight with a couple people that are practicing together at home, so maybe just take a moment to send out some love for your fellow classmates tonight. Acknowledging that we're all here practicing together, even though we're in different houses. And we're going to end a little bit differently tonight because I know we have at least one person who's on the East Coast who's going to bed right after this. So we're going to end in a really relaxing way. Just keep on lying down. Bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly, and come back to that breath from the beginning of class. Feeling your palms rise and fall. Feel yourself held by your own hands. Know that you are good. Know that you're a peaceful being at your core. thank you so much, everyone, for practicing with me tonight. I'll be back with Matt next Tuesday at 7. And if you need anything between now and then, let me know. I'm always happy to pop on Instagram and do a little meditation. If you have any questions about the poses, you can email me or text me or send me a photo of you if you have a question about form. Also, I really loved getting the photos from a couple of you, Katie and Brad, Brittany and Patrick, of your dogs. So if you have any dogs that are practicing with you, please send them my way.